Affliction League added in two of the biggest gamble items in the history of Path of Exile. One drops from the League mechanic, the other can be found anywhere throughout all of PoE. One has the potential to give an absolutely massive amount of power to any build in the game based on its rolls, the other has the potential to reward risky or lucky players based on how well they can open a box. And even then, even the most skilled players might be sent to the void. That's right, my fellow exiles, it's time to feel the thrill of the void, just as the wokest exile in all of Rayclast intended. This video explores two of the coolest items added in POE 3.23 Affliction. That which was taken, a unique crimson jewel capable of rolling 4 random charm modifiers, and Valdo's puzzle box, which contains a random tier 17 foil map created by the richest or most irresponsible IRL exiles out there. My fellow exiles, welcome and well met. I'm Talkative Try. On this channel, we delve into Path of Exile, its development, and its competitors. If you enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. More on how you can support at the end. Now, let's get to it. That which was taken is a unique crimson jewel, only found in the cutthroat dystopia of Trade League or off the corpse of the King in the Mists, when killed in his stronghold somewhere completely random inside the Viridian Wildwood. Trust me, exiles, it's out there somewhere. Just run another map. This jewel is very much like another coveted item that drops off a powerful boss, Watcher's Eyes, except the pure gamble and power involved is magnified a few times over. Unlike Watcher's Eyes, which modify auras, heralds, and the like, making them more powerful or changing how they function, that which was taken picks off 4 random charm modifiers, ignoring any attribute requirements. Charms are new items added in PoE with Affliction, only usable on the new Wildwood Ascendancy named the Wildwood Primalist. These charms hold affixes based on various normal Ascendancy nodes in PoE. However, each charm remains attribute aligned, meaning you can find a charm with an occultist prefix or suffix and a hierophant prefix or suffix, but you couldn't find a charm with an occultist affix and a juggernaut affix. While charms are still extremely powerful and you can place 4 on the Wildwood Primalist tree, that which was taken takes this to a whole new level. Unlike the Ursine, Lupine, and Corvine charms, which can only roll affixes of ascendancies they are aligned with, this Crimson Jewel can roll any batch of 4 random charm affixes. Immediately, there are 3 huge benefits here with the jewel. First, it's a jewel, so you can use it on your passive skill tree. It doesn't require the Wildwood Primalist Ascendancy. This means it can combo with other Affliction Ascendancies, and, hopefully, it will stay in the game and still be findable when Affliction League ends. Second, it contains 4 affixes, double the maximum of usual charms. Third, as pointed out before, you can mix and match class affixes. You can have Marauder, Ranger, and Witch mini Ascendancy nodes on a single That Which Was Taken jewel. Those last 2 concepts transform That Which Was Taken into one of the coolest, highest potential items in the game. Picking one up off the ground and identifying it is an absolutely massive gamble, easily comparable if not a bigger gamble than the classic Watcher's Eyes dilemma. You're not a real PoE player if you sell these unidentified. Embrace the gamble. Click on a wisdom scroll. Hover over this rad new item, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and gamble away. Exile. I would go ahead and do a gamble right now for this YouTube video, but unfortunately the King in the Mist one-tapped me on day 2 of the league in his stronghold, and I'm too poor to buy one just for video footage. Some of the jewels, though, posted so far are insane. The modifiers are build enabling and build enhancing in so many ways. They free up ascendancy slots, place newfound potential on new ascendancies, and really inspire new build creations. Even though this jewel is limited to 1 per tree, it's still sure to construct the foundation of numerous new builds this PoE league. Oh, and for you lore fanatics out there, does the item icon for That Which Was Taken remind you of anything? Perhaps a rare item from Trial of the Ancestors League? He thinks it does, but I'll probably need Kitten Cat Noodle to confirm it in a 1 hour and 13-minute video. No hate, I watch every second. Valdo's puzzle box might be the most controversial item added to Path of Exile ever, and it may require its own dedicated video on this channel at some point given its impact. For now though, this little snippet must do. Valdo's puzzle box is unclassified, and it's unlike any other item in PoE currently. It's a box that, when opened, provides you with a Tier 17 foil map. What in the name of Dominus might this be, I hear you asking? Well, the new core annual supporter packs for PoE were just introduced last week with the launch of Affliction League. Alongside a host of rad microtransactions I'll never be able to responsibly afford, the final tier, which costs $480 US, grants those who purchase it the ability to design their own Tier 17 map that is only found from within a Valdo's puzzle box. This Tier 17 map can boast a host of challenging new modifiers. Some are absolutely awesome, like area contains the feared. Others are complete memes, like movement skills are disabled, and a select few are downright dirty, and I'm shocked they've actually made it into the live game. One of these includes players who die in area are sent to the void. This modifier essentially deletes a character by sending them to the Void League, meaning they appear on character select but cannot be played, ever. It's an absolutely devastating modifier that, I'm sure, will unfortunately permanently nullify at least one person's PoE character accidentally. On top of designing which tile set the map uses and which modifiers it contains, supporters may also choose the reward the map provides. This can be a foil of any unique item in the game, from a Mage Blood or Ventur's Gamble to a Headhunter or a Paradoxica. Of course, the harder the map modifiers, the more often the map will show up when someone opens a Valdo's puzzle box. This, once again, is a gigantic gamble. You can open a Valdo's puzzle box and get a map that rewards a foil Veil of the Night and forces you to fight the feared, deal 10% less damage per equipped item, and will send you to the void if you die. This is basically worthless and far too risky to try and beat. Or you can open a Valdo's puzzle box and receive a map that rewards a foil Mage Blood, and all you have to do is fight a bunch of supercharged monsters and try to work your way around a very beatable set of modifiers for a near guaranteed Mage Blood. This essentially is a deterministic Voidborn Reliquary Key, the reward for $480 supporters of the last set of core annual supporter packs. The variance in reward for these is extreme. The variance in difficulty is unprecedented in Path of Exile. Again, GGG and specifically the relatively new developer Octavian, who says he did most of the work on this system, have outdone themselves. The only tricky and controversial piece of this new item is the Void League part. And it's quite controversial, but already with a confirmation window in place and the ability to read a map's modifiers, it's all in the hands of the players to not void themselves. Remember though, Exiles, always check map modifiers when helping a random exile out now. They could be trolling you and sending you to the Void League, I think. Beware. But what do you think, fellow exiles of YouTube? Is that which was taken an awesome new add to PoE? Do you think it will disappear in POE 3.24? And are you a fan of Valdo's puzzle box? Or do you think it's absolutely horrendous? Let me and everyone else know in the comments. As always, a massive thanks to each and every one of you who watched this whole video. I deeply appreciate it. And here's an even larger shout out to all those who support me on Patreon and through YouTube. You can find links to support the channel in the description below. Now, please check out these other videos on screen and share this video with your favorite exile. Anyways, that's all for this video. Tala Moana, Exile.